Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here with AC, and I have finally made it back to Universal Studios Hollywood. Last time I was here was the end of last month, and I was headed out to San Antonio, Texas. And then I get back, and for 2 weeks straight, it's raining, so I haven't been able to get out here for that. And then, as you might be able to tell, I'm slightly sick, and so yeah. And then on top of everything else, got to clear out my childhood home and a lot of non-fun stuff. But today I am here for some fun stuff to check out construction on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And I know there's a lot that's been happening. I've been following Five Fires and Theme Park Obsession and a lot of other content creators, so they've kind of kept me up to speed. But I'm happy to be here and see it for myself and show all you guys. So enough of me talking. Let's go check everything out. Gonna start things off ground level here next to the Frankenstein parking structure. And what we are looking at is the support structure for the dive loop. This is the far end of the project. And since I was here last time, 3 weeks ago, they've installed the top piece of that support structure, but there's still a lot more to go. In the middle there, you'll see there isn't an arrow. So that tells me that there's gonna be another piece of support that gets attached to that. But the top piece and the bottom part there with the two arrows, that is going to be where track gets installed. And then we still don't have the support structure for the track that's going to go up into that dive loop, which I imagine will be a little bit taller than what we are looking at here. And then kind of peeking through over here, there's a couple flatbeds of a bunch of metal, and I can't really tell from here what it is, but it's something. Anyway, gonna continue along here. I'm here inside the Frankenstein parking structure now, and what an awesome view of the project, especially the stall that was installed a few weeks ago. Of course, the station and all the brickwork. And then we have all the track over here. And then let me make my way over here where there is a lot more track pieces installed. They have really been kicking some butt here, especially considering how much rain we've had. I did not expect this much work to be done. Look at this, guys. Last time I was here, we just had the first part of the wave turn installed, and now it drops all the way down to the bottom. There's also more track here that's lower, that goes up into that stall. That looks so awesome. You can also see the hill that goes over the fire road from here. And they have installed a bit of a trim on there, but is what it is with that. And then looking down here, just look at all the work they've done. It looks like they have all the supports going up into the dive loop minus the structure for the highest part of it. And the footings appear to be pretty much ready to go. They're just moving some dirt around, but still a lot more work to do. Still haven't touched the sound wall yet. But as I come over even further, you're gonna get an even better view of this project. Look at that. Just look at how incredible this ride is. Like, it is mind-boggling to think that, you know, what, a year and a half ago, it was just dirt, and how fast time has passed, and now we are looking at an almost complete structure. You see all the supports down there. Really awesome work, incredible project. I'm gonna go ahead now and make my way inside the park. Actually, if you look right up there, that's where I'm gonna go. That is the overlook, and that'll be the next spot. Over at Disneyland, we have backside of water. Here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we get backside of coaster station. Anyway, looking inside, that's gonna be the maintenance bay. It looks like they have the overhead crane already installed and drywall and I'm assuming lights and everything. So the inside of there from here is looking pretty completed, but I'm guessing inside the actual station itself and the queue, there's a lot more work to do. And then we also have the staircase that was being worked on last time I was here, and it goes all the way up to the roof. I was not expecting that. And then I'm guessing at some point here, we will see that completely enclosed, or they will make it look like it's all like a rusted fire escape. And that actually is feeling more like the route they might take. It'll give it a little bit more dimension to this side because there's not a lot going on here. And then let's look over here and check everything else out. Another look at the stall, and then coming down here, 3 weeks ago, dropping off the brake run, there was a bit of the wave turn, and now it's complete, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then we also have more track that's coming up into the stall. So there's that. And another thing is if you look just underneath the wave turn, the section of track that's coming up into the stall, there's mounting brackets there, and that is where I'm assuming they're going to install the LSM stators for the launch. And that, as I've said many times before, is going to be a heck of a powerful launch, because I mean, look how far down. It's 80 feet down to the ground from here, and then you're going down even further. So, and then this is, I don't know how high above me. So we're going up, what, 150 feet? I can't really do the calculations from here, but a considerable distance. I'm guessing it's probably, it could be 80 feet up from here and another 80 feet down, 100 feet down, 180 feet. I don't know. That is a lot. And now that everybody's left, there's so many people up here, I couldn't really vlog for a second. Try not to interrupt other people. Oh, they're walking away at the support, making little minor adjustments down there. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, so looking all the way out in the distance here, I forgot to mention it, but they've removed all the scaffolding from the retaining wall. That was getting worked on last time when they're putting all the concrete on there. And it looks like the majority of the supports are done. There's just a few more coming, I think it's, yeah, out of the dive loop coming back this direction. So we should see the completion of this ride here pretty soon. I mean, it has been a really long project. It's been about, what, 9 months since the first piece of track went in. And that's a really long time when it comes to coasters. But weather pending, I'm assuming it's gonna get done here really fast. Oh, they have definitely done some aging on the station since I've been here, especially on the left. You can see the cornice pieces at the top. It used to be a really bright concrete, and now they are all stained and aged, looking really awesome. I'm still wondering what they're gonna do with this down here where this concrete is and the track that comes over. It doesn't really, it's not themed to anything right now. I'm assuming down here on the ground they might do something. And then over here, absolutely nothing to see at all. There is nothing over there, so I will not go over there, because why, you know? Anyway, as I come around here, let's take a look at the other side of the station. And when I say other side, I mean the front side. And oh wow, look at this. All the debris safety netting. Like, there's just a little bit left here on the stairway, but the entire front side has been revealed. And that is awesome. I am not terribly surprised. Let me come back a little bit further here. When I was here 3 weeks ago, it looked like it was mostly complete and they just needed to remove it. And guys working on it, they are definitely up there doing all that aging that I mentioned on the other section. The cornice pieces at the top here, also aged. And I love this area that pops out here on the right-hand side. I'm assuming that's gonna be where the entrance is, that there'll be some signage there. And as I get closer here, it feels a lot bigger than when the netting was up. And it's probably, part of it is a forced perspective with this popped out here. It's creating the illusion that everything is a lot taller than it is. It looks so good. Let's head over. Well, here's a little bit of the launch out of the station there. I've shown this before, but hey, let's show it again. Anywho, I'm gonna go over to the escalators and get more views of this. Gosh, there are so many people today. I missed the slow season. Anywho, looking down here, since 3 weeks ago, they've installed a concrete slab where the cherry picker is. And it also looks like all this conduit, these 3 conduit pieces are all new. I don't recall those from last time. Let's come over here for a quick moment and just see what's new over here. If anything, it's kind of been no progress for a while, but there's not too much to do here. It looks like they worked on some concrete down here where the ramp is. And obviously we still have the sound shield to go up and the supports on either side for that. Let me make my way through traffic here and go down the stairs, see what else is up. Really nice day here. It's gotten warm. We've had really cold nights, we've had rain, and now it's sun and warmth, and my body does not know what's going on and probably doesn't help with how I'm feeling, but I'm here, how to do it. Oh, hey, look, the ladder. Ladder is still there. It's like the cup at Knott's Berry Farm and the ladder here. It's one thing I always notice is the same every time I come here. I guess it's not needed. I guess they have backup ladders. I can't imagine that it's been, you know, moved and replaced. It just feels like it's just been here, but I know it's a stupid observation. Looks like they've built some stairs over here that go up to the platform where all the electrical equipment is. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, we have a big footing there, another big footing there, and another big footing over there. And those are going to be for the sound shield whenever that happens. Oh yeah, okay, here we are. You can see that they have formwork up for these concrete walls on either side of the ramp. And it looks like the ramp is freshly poured. I know it isn't, but it's probably just wet from the rain. And then I forgot to mention all the plastic. A lot of plastic up here, a lot of ways to prevent the erosion. As I take the escalator down to the lower lot, just showing you where they've moved a lot of dirt. They're flattening off this hillside. It has dropped a lot since I was here last time, and quite curious how all this is gonna look when it's done. You can see there's a retaining wall that's down here that's been falling. There's those metal brackets that are holding it up right now temporarily. And so they're obviously having some issues here with that. And that could be part of the reason why they're doing the work they're doing over here. We'll see. There's a big space here. There's a lot of space here to do stuff. And like people are saying, it might be for the new studio tour. From here, you can get a better look at the retaining wall that is being braced and all the land moving. And then up here, look at the view of Fast and Furious, all that track. So sweet. Wow, that is the twist going into the final brakes as well. That's gonna look awesome. And that's not gonna have a tube on it. So, gosh, I can't wait. Well, since I was already down on the lower lot, I figured I would get on Mario Kart, and I'm looking off into the distance, and what an incredible view of Fast and Furious. You can see so much of the layout here, and wow, I wish I came down here sooner. This is such a cool view. And the view continues to get better as I make my way through the line. You can see where the track drops off from the block brake down into that wave turn and the track that's going up into the stall. Gosh, this is such an awesome view from down here. It's gonna be really incredible to watch it run. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it from Universal Studios Hollywood. I wanna thank you very much for watching. If you don't already subscribe to the channel, please consider subscribing. It does help me out a great deal. I'm going to do my very best to get back here next week, assuming that I'm not sick anymore. I also have a very hectic schedule with everything else going on, but I need to get back here. This is really fun. It's really cool seeing all the construction. And anywho, I'll see you again really soon. Take care. Bye now.